Yo, good morning guys. So today I'm having an extremely packed schedule. I'm not working on the Mitsuoka today, but today I'll be working on an X3 and a BMW X3. So for the X3 I'll be doing a maintenance wash, and I am going to head out now to my client's home to do the maintenance wash and waxing for his X3. Then I need to rush back home. So stay tuned and see watch on if everything runs smooth today. Yo guys, so I'm at my client's place, and it's a bit noisy because there's some construction going on in the background. Hopefully my mic doesn't capture everything, but okay, the car is here and I'm going to show you guys what kind of damages and what kind of contamination that has been collected over the period of I think 2 years. So I'm going to show you guys a walk around of the car and the damages that has been inflicted on the car over the years. So fuel tank area is quite dirty. There's a build up of dirt and rain stains in the inner well. There are some scratches here that are very visible. There are some fingernail scratches here. Fingernail scratches on the other door, on the front driver door. There's a very long extended scratch in the front fender as well. The typical watermark in the front on the chrome. Another lighter scratch on the left side of the fender, passenger side fender. So the similar situation with the front, where the door handles always get scratched up by fingernails, the inner side and top section. Slightly deeper scratch on the bottom passenger side door. So I'm going to start with a wash and then clear off all the contaminations and do the watermark removal, and then finally I would do the waxing. So check it out. I've just finished off the car, and there are some deeper scratches that I am unable to remove, but generally those lighter ones has been removed. This is the look of the car right now. Check it out. So just now there was a deep scratch, lighter scratch here, not that deep. It's still lightly visible, but it's not so obvious anymore. Fingernail scratches is pretty much reduced, but not gone. The front scratch, however, I am unable to fully remove. This will require machine polishing. So yeah, for the front of the car, this is how it looks. Pretty damn good, right? So I completed the car for now, and I'll be heading home to prepare for the BMW X3 that is coming slightly during lunchtime or slightly after lunchtime, I'm not sure. but I'm gonna go home and prep for that, so watch on. Yo guys, so my client's BMW is here. So this is the latest BMW X3, literally fresh from the dealership. So he just picked it up in the morning at 9 AM and they did like the briefing for the entire car. So actually it took them like 10, 11, 12 and that is 1. So it took them 4 hours to do the consumer kind of briefing for the new owners. That's quite crazy for just the briefing. So anyways, this is how the car looks like. Right. So I just did a walk around on the car and I didn't find any kind of complications. Sometimes it depends on the dealership as well. So far my experience with this dealership called Crow Automobiles, they actually provide quite a good PDI finishing. Yo, so I'm going to show you guys how does the BMW X3 looks like in real life. And for those of you who are curious about the sizing and all, check this out. Yeah, so I'm going to start with the wash and we'll progress from there, so stay tuned for that. So I have roughly used chemical decontamination to remove most of the stains and small little specks of watermark from the paint, but I did spot something unusual for brand new cars. So there is some kind of black stain on the door handles, specifically on the rear passenger and the front passenger, and I think even on the driver's side. Let me check again. Yeah, on the driver's side door handle there's a little bit of this black stain. So I'm going to show you how the stain look like. Check this out. You can see closely, there is some form of stain on in between the bowl and the handle, and on the front same condition, and on the driver's side it's a little bit better. So check this out. Just a small little area. So for these tight areas, I am only going to use manual hand polishing lightly just to remove the stain. So there will not be any cutting or removal of any clear coat. So it's merely just to rub off these stains. So I've dried off most parts of the car, but there might be some trapped water, but that I'll be using a blower to just dry off everything. Then right after I finish the manual polishing for the door handles, then I will use the blower to dry off the car. Then we will start to apply the coat. You guys, so I have finished drying off the car with the blower, and just did one round of paint inspection, and it's pretty sure and pretty 100% that the paint is close to flawless. So what I'm going to show you guys is I'm going to shine the light and I'm going to show you guys how does the paint look at the moment, and then after that I will start the coating process. So technically there's no swirls. pretty much flawless paint, but this is quite lucky because most of the time, most of the brand new BMWs that I worked on usually have tons and tons and tons of damages. So this is a quite rare example of a flawless car. Yo guys, so I am all ready to apply the coating onto the car, and next up I will show you the finishing and how the overall looks and the gloss and everything, how does it look right after the coating. So check it out. So I finished the BMW X3. There wasn't any complicated issues with the car besides the small little stains on the door handle and the small little watermark patches on the just below the side mirror. So I've got everything coated for an hour ago, so it's safe to touch for now. And I'm going to show you just how glossy white BMW can be. Check this out. Check out that gloss on the bonnet. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, so that's how the car looks. As for the wheels, check this out. Clean all the way into the barrel as well. So everything inside is clean as well. So I'm just waiting for my client to come and collect the car while for the final touches I'm going to install the number plates. And then after that I actually have a dinner at 6 o'clock. So it's a family dinner because my brother's birthday. I'm not sure whether I should show you guys our family dinner or not, but we'll see. For now, I'm just going to get ready for the dinner, and I'll see you guys later. Yo guys, so I'm home after the family dinner. I didn't think it was appropriate to film the entire dinner session, so I'm home already, and tomorrow I will be working on some business planning and doing some documents with a buddy of mine, but I would probably work a little bit on the Mitsuoka also. Other than that, that's the end for today, and I'm just going to end the vlog here. Like, share and subscribe if you like the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.